everybody. Thank you so much for being here for Weslaco's 100th birthday. Thanks for making it out. It's a centennial celebration, 100 years old. The Queen, Elizabeth, has nothing on us now, right? So for everybody watching at home, you're watching on Channel 5.2, Somos El Valle. My name is Taylor Wingle. I'm with Channel 5 and Channel 5.2. I will be your MC today. So thank you for everybody for making it out. All of our state, local, elected officials. See the sheriff here. We have an interview at 3:30 today. Don't forget about that. Where's Andrew? Do we have time for a story? You guys, I thought Andrew was gonna fire me last night because during the run-through, I kept messing up. I could see him thinking it. He was like, the Oscars is a 3-hour program and they had no MC. I've timed this out to be 45 minutes and now I have to deal with this. So, but we made it through and now we're here today, so thank you for that. I love Weslaco. I've been through a lot with Weslaco. We all went through the flood together. The city showed so much resilience through that, right? There was that moment where every single time after it rained, you'd sit there and think, is it gonna happen again? Is Officer Eric Hernandez here? Where are the cops? Are they here? Okay, so I have this story. We were sitting at the station. It was like a dark and stormy Sunday night. And this lady calls and she goes, you have to help us. We can't leave our house. And I was like, why, what's wrong? And she was like, I've been cooped up inside all day, my 2 kids. I live by a school and we can't leave. And it was raining, it had been raining all day long. It was like 8 p.m. And she tells us that there is an alligator trapped in her neighbor's fountain. So I try to call Texas game wardens and it's like a Sunday night. They're not listening, they're not answering their phones. And then I'm like, who can I reach out to? So I call Officer Eric Hernandez, and he's like, I guess we can get our animal control people out there. And I'm thinking, this is gonna be great video. So I sent a photographer. My photographer's on the phone with me. Yeah, they just showed up. I gotta get off the phone. And we're all sitting on the edge of our seats at the station, right? Like, what's gonna happen with this alligator? A couple weeks before that, I'd gone to an alligator in a drainage ditch, and I was like, those are huge. What are they gonna do? They don't even have the tools for that, right? So I get nothing back from my photographer, and we're all sitting on the edge of our seats, and then I get this video. He sends me a video message. It shows a Weslaco PD officer walking up to the fountain, getting in it, pulling up this 4-foot alligator, except for it was plastic. It was a plastic toy. My photographer was like, are we gonna air this footage? And I was like, no. Weslaco PD is never going to answer our phone calls again. But you guys still do, so thank goodness for that. Yeah, I went with one of your officers yesterday, so thank you, Weslaco PD. So it's our centennial birthday celebration. And we're going to be honoring this birthday celebration all year long. And to get things started off right, I'll ask you to please stand as we welcome Father Arturo Cardenas from St. Pius Catholic Church for our invocation.
Holy God, thank you for the many blessings that our local community has. I pray for those who are in the offices that govern this city of Weslaco, Texas, for Mayor David Suarez, commissioners, and all elected officials. Protect them, bless their families, and send your Holy Spirit upon them to do always good to our people and to our community. May God bless Weslaco.
Thank you, Father. And at this time, we will also stay standing as we welcome the a cappella choir from Weslaco East High School to the stage for our national anthem. Good job, you guys. Beautiful. Let's give it up for them one more time. So at this time, we can all sit down and enjoy our lunch. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with our program. Thank you again for being here today.
Yes, I'm born and raised here in Weslaco, proud, born and raised here. I was born in the Carmelita Clinic back in 1965, when Weslaco was, fairly 55 years old. Remember growing up in the labor camp in the north side of town, we used to walk through the railroad tracks. I know I've done Dolores Huerta, it was the railroad tracks back then. We used to walk all the way to our municipal pool, and all the residents there would go and walk over to the pool. The parks, Harlem still there. Weslaco's always been a community that's always outdoors. For me, it was outside outdoors. And I see the growth. Back then, where I grew up, it was all fields, agriculture, and now it's development. The history of Weslaco, the way it was developed, its citizens, residents, the pioneers of Weslaco, they've seen the growth in Weslaco. I mean, Weslaco's smaller, is younger than Mercedes and Donna, but Weslaco was able to be the Mid-Valley and spun growth with business development, and we've seen Weslaco grow on the north side and the south side, and Weslaco continues to grow, being the center of the Mid-Valley, and I think our population is a little bit more than Donna and Mercedes combined. I think that defines Weslaco. When Weslaco was founded, they used a lot of the Spanish textile facade, and you see it throughout the city, especially the old city hall. Our fire department here in downtown Weslaco, you see all that architecture, Spanish style. And today, some of the buildings that are being built are keeping that style. Back then, our goal was to attract more businesses, more apartments, more residents, and I think the population, I'm looking forward to the census. I'm hoping we hit the 50,000, but we have a lot more residents coming into Weslaco, and we're excited about that. That's just going to continue to boom. The economy will continue to boom here in Weslaco, and hopefully we'll continue to stay on pace on the sales tax. Everybody that comes and shops in Weslaco I think we average about $1 million in sales tax a year. And for they were 40,000, not 45. I think that's pretty good. That means people are coming to shop in Weslaco, and sales tax are staying here in Weslaco, and we're getting our bang for a buck, and we'll continue to do that. To me, it's been a dream come true to have the honor and the privilege to be mayor, and especially during this centennial, the 100th birthday of Weslaco. I'm excited. I'm excited with the festivities, and just grateful, for being part of this celebration. And keep Weslaco on the grow, as its motto is. I see it doubling up in the next 100 years. There's bigger and better things coming to Weslaco. Weslaco's thriving, and its best asset, I would say, it's people. I can only imagine what the next 100 years is going to bring, what growth Weslaco's going to experience with the new leadership that's coming in, the residents are here, the pioneers, and then their offsprings, etc. So I'm excited about that. I can only, I just see Weslaco to be the next MSA area here. I know Weslaco eventually will hit 100,000 population in the next 100 years. That's my goal and my wish. I just want to thank the citizens of Weslaco for believing in Weslaco, living in Weslaco, and making Weslaco what it is today. All our volunteers, our employees, workers, past and present, keeping Weslaco on the grow. I want to thank the commission that's been with me here, helping us make Weslaco grow. Thank my family for the support and friends, and thank everybody for making Weslaco what it is today.
Welcome back to Weslaco Centennial Celebration on Channel 5.2 Somos El Valle. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Honorable Mayor David Suarez. Please help me welcome him to the stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon. As the mayor of Weslaco, it is my honor to welcome you to the 2019 State of the City. I would like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to serve this great city of Weslaco. To my family, whose unwavering love and support makes it possible for me to be a dad, husband, and mayor. Words cannot begin to express how grateful I am for each of you. To my beautiful wife, Ramona, who is my best friend, my rock, and my inspiration. To my children, who are my everything, my reasons why. I say thank you. At this time, I would like to ask all the members of the Weslaco City Commission to please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you all for your service, your leadership, and especially your friendship. Without you, Weslaco could not afford to work on issues of economic development, affordability, and equity, issues that are the cornerstones of our promises and remain at the forefront of all that we do. I am grateful for your leadership and your partnership. Thank you. I would like to say thank you to all of our sponsors for assisting the city in organizing this incredible event. You deserve a round of applause. Thank you for your support. Thank you to staff who spent countless hours organizing everything. Thank you, Norma, Joanna, Leo, and Omar. You've done a wonderful job. To the Weslaco Economic Development Corporation, thank you for your continued support. Please stand so that you may be recognized. To the management team, thank you for your passion, hard work, and commitment to our city. As we have dealt with monumental challenges, Weslaco is in the midst of a phenomenal transformation, and our residents and employees are fortunate to have your leadership and service. Will all members of the management team and all employees of the City of Weslaco please stand and be recognized? Lastly, I would also like to recognize all of our elected officials from across the valley who have joined us this afternoon. Will you please stand? Thank you all for all of your hard work in making the Rio Grande Valley and the city of Weslaco the great city that it is. 2018 has already proven to be an eventful year for my administration. To say it was the worst of times and it was the best of times doesn't begin to describe the past year. But as we have in the past and continue to do, we move forward to conquer every challenge and maximize every opportunity before us. Because of the resiliency, diligence, and commitment of all the people who serve Weslaco, I am proud to say that the state of our city is strong and getting stronger every minute. We are here today united because we have a shared interest in the continued growth and prosperity of our city. As I look forward to sharing our progress and accomplishments to date, I want to take this opportunity to thank every person here today for your individual and collective contributions toward making Weslaco the greatest city. Weslaco is great for many reasons, but chief among them is the unique spirit of cooperation that exists between our business and civic communities. Weslaco thrives in the face of adversity because our leaders, stakeholders, communities, and residents have long recognized that we are stronger when we are together. The desire to protect and preserve the spirit of togetherness is what inspired me to run for mayor, and it is what pushes us to serve our great city each and every day. Our unified efforts are crucial to our continued ability to remain as leaders on the regional, national, and international stage. As the current Vice Chair of the Hidalgo County Metropolitan Planning Organization, we will oversee the merging of the Valley's MPOs and will work hard to forge regional partnerships throughout the Rio Grande Valley. We'll work for Weslaco, we'll work for the Mid-Valley, we will work for the Rio Grande Valley. We will work hard to ensure that Valley gets its fair share. Our future is dependent on it. Together, that is how we will grow Weslaco. Together, that is how we will grow the Rio Grande Valley. While too many cities across America struggle with the loss that comes with the division of the haves and the have-nots, Weslaco is committed to bringing everyone together so that every person and every community is empowered to contribute and share in the prosperity our city has to offer. We will succeed because the spirit of Weslaco is inclusive. It is uplifting. It is the spirit of one. Today, we come together not as Business Weslaco or Civic Weslaco, but rather as one Weslaco. And it is as one Weslaco that we must leave this room and continue to work together for the benefit of all who call Weslaco home. Over the past several years, I have had the privilege of speaking with people across our great city. I've spoken with the people in the north, in south of Weslaco, on the east side of Weslaco, and on the west side of Weslaco. And as your mayor, I can honestly state today that all of our challenges are Weslaco challenges, and all of our opportunities are Weslaco's opportunities. From my very first day in office, this city commission, this administration, and I went to work addressing some of the challenges facing our city. And we have achieved some notable wins in a relatively short period of time. We have increased our medical presence within the region with recent technology improvements at Net Medical Center, South Texas Health System new ER facility along the expressway, and the New Valley Baptist Marco Hospital currently under construction. We have increased our presence in education with the opening of the UTRGV Center for Innovation and Commercialization. We have renewed partnerships with Weslaco ISD, Adia Public Schools, South Texas College, and Texas State Voltech. Each of these educational facilities will boost our youth and create the leaders of tomorrow. The city also continues its promise in developing the airport and industrial park by adding new aircraft hangars for corporate jets, expanding airport services, and partnering with Customs and Border Protection to streamline inspection processes and increase safety along our critical infrastructure. The city is also expanding our foreign trade zone so regional municipalities and the county can share in our efforts to regionalize economic growth and create new opportunities. The city is also preparing to begin construction on a new Northside Sports Complex, as well as continued rehabbing Isaac Rodriguez Park, Gibson Park, and the Harlem Block Sports Complex. City staff is also preparing the design and construction documents for a new Northside Fire Station within the next 2 years. We will begin construction on a new public safety building for our police and fire departments and a new municipal court building. These projects, partnerships, and business opportunities are just a few highlights of what we have achieved and what we continue to work towards. And it is our relentless pursuit of these opportunities that will keep us together. If this were the end of the list of things we have done to improve the quality of life in Weslaco, one might say that this is a good list. But as I have shared on many occasions, I believe good is the enemy of great. I am not striving to just be a good mayor. I am working towards becoming a great mayor because Weslaco deserves nothing less. And so for that reason, our work must continue. Transformation takes time, but I believe that when we achieve our goals, it will have been worth the journey. Weslaco, we are one. As we leave here this afternoon, we need to ask ourselves, what can we continue to do to build on our legacy? My vision for Weslaco is one Weslaco, an affordable, growing, and resilient Weslaco, a safe and welcoming city, a city with world-class employees, infrastructure and services, an ethical, transparent, and fiscally responsible government, thriving neighborhoods, communities and businesses, and residents who are equipped for success. I am honored to be your mayor, and I look forward to working with each of you to build the Weslaco that we all desire and the Weslaco that we all deserve. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless Weslaco.
Let's welcome our city commissioners to the stage, as well as the chair of the Weslaco 100 Committee, Mark McCaleb, to join us on stage for the presentation of gifts from our elected officials who are here with us today. All right, first with Senator John Cornyn's office, Clarissa Sanchez, with a presentation of a flag.
Good afternoon. My name is Clarissa Sanchez, and I am Senator Cornyn's South Texas Staff Assistant. First and foremost, I want to thank Mayor Suarez and City Manager Mr. Mike Perez for the invitation. While Senator Cornyn was not able to attend today, he has sent a letter along with a certificate presentation. Senator Cornyn's letter reads as follows: Dear friends, I am pleased to send my greetings to all who have gathered today to commemorate the City of Weslaco's centennial celebration. I commend the past and current generations of Weslaco residents who have committed their time and effort to this community. Your hard work and dedication is at the heart of Weslaco's growing prosperity and rich heritage. Congratulations on this historic milestone. I wish you continued success in the years to come. Sincerely, United States Senator John Cornyn.
And with Congressman Vicente Gonzalez's office, we have Karen Hinojosa. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Karen Hinojosa and I'm with Congressman Vicente Gonzalez. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, but he sends a flag that was flown over the U.S. Capitol to congratulate y'all.
And next we have Senator Eddie Lucio.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to have this opportunity to join with all of you to celebrate the centennial of this incredible, wonderful city. A city that all of us in the Valley consider most important. It is in my senatorial district, the very center of my district, so I call it the heart of Senate District 27. I'm here to present a centennial Texas flag to the Mayor Suarez, and the commission. I'm also here to invite them to come to Austin, where we will present them a resolution that will go into the Texas archives as part of Texas history. And following that, we will have a reception in the Lieutenant Governor's reception room and celebrate, this centennial at the state level. In behalf of the people that I represent and you represent, Mayor, we congratulate the leadership of this great community and especially its people. Weslaco is one city, one family. Congratulations.
And next, please welcome to the stage Hidalgo County Judge Richard Cortez.
Thank you. Well, on behalf of the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court, we would like to present the mayor and all the citizens of McAllen with this gift. This is a book about the history, and I think it's very appropriate that we're celebrating 100 years here. So we hope that you enjoy it. I also want to recognize one of our commissioners, Eli Torres. Please stand up over there. We wish Weslaco much success, and we like the leadership that is occurring here and all the great things that you're doing. So keep doing it. Thank you very much.
And next, please welcome State Representative Mondo Martinez.
Well, thank you and good afternoon. So as your state representative from District 39, it's quite an honor to be a product of Weslaco. Born and raised in this wonderful community, I could have not even thought and had the dream of being your state representative and being a voice for you in Austin during this 100th celebration. I still remember being part of the fire department here, and I still am. So I'd like to ask my firefighter brothers to please come up. All of you all from the table, I want you to help me present this to the mayor and the commission. So serving as a public servant here in Weslaco has been a great honor. It continues to be an honor for us. And Mayor, I'm going to present you with a gavel from the Texas House, and it says, in celebration of Weslaco's 100th anniversary to Mayor Suarez, presented by State Representative Armando Mando Martinez of District 39, we have a striker right here so you can bang in. Start with a bang, right? The 100th celebration, not to be used for people that disagree with you, but to be used for the right reason. So Mayor, congratulations. We love each and every one of you all. We love Weslaco. May God bless you and may God bless Texas.
All right, now we'll turn it back over to the mayor for his proclamation and our gaveling in ceremony.
Whereas the firm W.E. Stewart Land Company bought a large block of land in the area known as West Trek, and whereas Ed C. Couch and Associates approached Mr. W.E. Stewart about purchasing a block of this holdings on which to establish a new town. And whereas on September 14 and 15, 1919, a verbal agreement was made between the men to purchase the original town site for some $250. And whereas members of the W. Stewart Land Company wanted to give some form of the Stewart name to the new town, so they came upon a novel combination of letters. And whereas WES from Mr. W. Stewart's initials, and last name LA from Land and Company from company, this name Weslaco proved acceptable to the purchasers and became the name of the new community about to be born. And whereas a pistol shot pierced the air at 10 a.m. on December 10th, 1919, and the city of Weslaco was officially born. And whereas the city of Weslaco hereby wishes to commemorate the centennial celebration, now therefore be it resolved, I, David Suarez, Mayor of the city of Weslaco, do hereby proclaim Friday, March 1st, 2019 as Weslaco 100 Centennial Celebration. In testimony whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the city of Weslaco this first day of March 2019. Let the celebration begin. Thank you all.
All right, we're going to close today's ceremony with a fun game. Take a look at the centerpiece at the middle of your table. This year's commemorative design is thanks to Miss Angelina Almaguer. She works at the Weslaco Public Library, and as you can see, is an expert in 3D printing. Is she here today? No? Okay. So pick up the centerpiece, pick up your program, and you are a winner if your program is marked with a dot. You get to win the centerpiece. Look at all these winners. And And if you didn't win today, don't worry, because you can always purchase one at the Weslaco Public Library. So thank you to everybody who was here today. Thank you to everybody who played hooky at work. Thank you to those of you watching at home on Channel 5.2 Somos El Valle to help us celebrate Weslaco's 100-year birthday celebration. Thank you to all of our local and state elected officials for being here. We were going to sing happy birthday to Weslaco, but we're out of time, so we'll see you next year. Thank you so much for being here.